that GE may just...
Yep. GE didn't pay taxes, but I thought I'd show you this.
Are allowed to shift the accounting of some of
Just
their
across the
profits
top of the hill here.
subsidiaries, where tax rates are lower.
You see that?
It's legal, but that doesn't mean it's
Nope.
good business, says Chad Brand at Paradox Capital. He manages money for individuals. He's a fervent capitalist
Watch
that calls
this.
the tax system unfair.
It's ridiculous that you can have some companies pay nothing, some companies pay 8%, and other companies...
Lake Champlain is off in the distance,
Ironically, the tax
but you
code
can't see
created
it.
by the federal government
It's just above the tree line in the middle.
says Smallback at Duke.
The corporate
Yeah,
tax
disappearing right now.
long-term decline as a percentage
Isn't that
of the
funny?
total revenue, and it's now
Camera doesn't pick it up.
a more serious
It's
problem
there.
because we need revenue from whatever
Champlain
source
Valley.
we can find it.
Most experts don't blame the companies that take advantage of
Adirondack
tax
Mountains.
loopholes.
If I had a
They blame
house
the
here on this side of the mountain,
in Washington.
like that one,
President Obama, like
put a big, tall tower on it, and I could see Lake Champlain off in the distance.
This is the system.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, it's a bad system for some reason.
Bump, 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 bump.
Chief Pate
Lots of bumps.
under the law. It did note that its tax bill will get bigger this year as GE Capital recovers. In New York, I'm Heidi Moore for Marketplace.
The news from the Middle East today
Yep.
has shifted
General Electric
slightly away
had
from
tax
the
credits and totally wiped out their federal tax obligation. Profits of $14 billion selling light bulbs, microwaves, medical machines.
Percent of American aid at risk. Governments have been less
There's the lake. You can't see it.
The U.S. sent Egypt $1.5 billion last year. It was mostly military aid.
There it
Hundreds of
is.
Egyptians were killed during the protests there, but the
Great
army
view.
didn't launch an all-out
I'm stopping
assault.
right in the middle of the road,
Taylor
which is not much
Shapiro
traffic
teaches
here.
Arab politics at Georgetown University. He says the White House
Doesn't
made
do
it
too
clear
good, this
that
camera
U.S.
on long
assistance
distances.
would be reevaluated
Oh, well.
if the military wasn't kept in
Going
check.
down the hill. You're not going to see anything.
military officers realize that if they
Adirondack
use massive force against Egyptian protesters,
There's a cell tower over there, or a communications tower.
Yemen
Never
and
noticed it
Bahrain
before.
also
A rock
got
face.
aid, but just a
Sheer
fraction
rock
of
face.
Egypt. They have both cracked down brutally on their people.
Adirondack
Lawrence Fox is a senior fellow at the American
Alrighty.
Foreign Policy
Listening to
Center. He
Marketplace.
says the more aid we give,
Got
the
my
more
little lunch here.
influence
I mean,
we have. But it's influence,
6:30 at
not
night.
control.
Our leverage through our foreign aid is a limited
Down,
thing. We
down,
can never
down the
expect to dictate how another government ought to behave.
And then there are
Somebody's been
countries
going in
like
that wood lot over there.
Nova economist Christopher Kilby says
Not
Pakistan
me.
gets lots of U.S. aid because it's essential to the war in Afghanistan. If it looked like a mass uprising there with weak anti-U.S. government,
There.
we'd think
Terror
differently.
station.
if we really viewed it
Like my
as
boombox. Hey, the water's still running over there. That's where I stopped last spring. Let's see when it warms up around here again.
even condone violence.
Yep.
Kilby says U.S. aid does
Water on the
influence
side of the
other
road.
governments, but to varying degrees with wildly different
Down,
outcomes.
down,
In
down.
Washington, I'm Nancy Marshall-Genzer for Marketplace.
Not too much wild about the outcome on Wall Street today. We'll have the details when we do the numbers.
All right, that's it. Whoa, steep stuff. Adirondack. I thought I'd show you this guy's house. One day I'll stop in there and ask him about that lifted Chevrolet.
That's from a special edition of Marketplace Money.
Sun's setting. It is so cold. It's unbelievable.
About how money changes
For
from
the
your teens
end
to
of
your age.
April.
There's more on our website.
There's a New Holland tractor. I see it every day. Somewhere disappeared. Excuse me, in the sun. Chicken house. Big old barn. Monster barn. This guy here runs a really cluttered operation, to be generous. Always crap tires and boats and machinery and trucks and Chevys and Fords and Dodges and junk. It's nice, huh? The old brick house.
Like 30 years ago. But first, let's do the numbers. News this morning.
Beautiful.
Slightly more than
Oh, jet's taking off. Where is it?
Now industrial gained 50.4%,
Circling.
ended at 12,000.
Somewhere in my lens. There we go.
Nasdaq put on 6 points, a quarter percent.
Barely see that silver tube in the sky. Off to Florida.
3%, 13.
Interesting looking house.
Anyway, that was the close. For the week, the Dow advanced just over 3%. The Nasdaq packed up
Turn of the century. I don't know what century, but that's old.
Apple flipped up close to 2%.
No more flooding along this road. Bright sunshine. Sunshine. Gotta love it.
10-year Keno fell efforts to yield up
At the curve.
1%. And you were listening on this Friday.
Never say the video is over for the day because you get this glorious sunset on an almost perfect clear sky. There's the new house. Right on the lake with the sunset through the windows. I'll turn around again. Show it to you one more time. This is our neighbor we got to deal with. The property used to include that house, but nope. Here's the warehouse. Legal U-turn. Illegal U-turn.
Not much traffic.
It's kind of quiet. My buddy's shop right across the street. This is the guy that does our big excavating and paving jobs. Right across the street. The warehouse may be apartments. We're getting plans drawn up right now. Try to get a permit, put a couple of apartments in. Well, 2 minutes ago that sun was, still setting. Isn't that pretty? Sunset over the Adirondacks, and my new house is right there. When will we move in? Who knows? Lots to do before we move in. Beautiful sunset. Adirondack sunset. Good night. Never say it's over for the day. Hey, bud, is it rusted underneath? You checking for rust? You gotta look. Yeah, is it rusted? Thought I was done making videos, but nope. Pulling the Lowe's parking lot. Something you hardly ever see anymore. An old Suburban 3/4 ton with no rust. It's lifted. 3-inch lift. Oh, that's solid. Quad front shocks on a 3/4 ton. Alloy wheels. This looks like the one I saw in Vermont with no motor. Same condition as this. Lifted. Do I smell diesel? It's probably mine leaking. I'm going to run my tank to dry and just drive around with a couple of gallon containers. Don't drink the cranberry juice. Plain Jane. Roll down windows. Plain. No dark glass. Barn doors. You know the tailgate was an optional extra. Big tires, not big enough for the big holes. What's he got on this thing? 315 75/16s. Yeah, rust never sleeps. Frame's nice and black. Oops. Missing a bolt there. It's actually a spacer. The rust, the rust, the rust. Single exhaust, catalytic converter, gas engine. 350 or a 454? Suburban work truck. 1991. Last year for this body style. Suburban. I've got a few of those. Scottsdale. Cheapy. Ready for towing and off-road duties. Lots of straps. I just got a Blazer. Suburban. Love it.